Hi, everyone, and welcome to Week 1 overview of Global Business Skills. I'm excited that we're getting started into Week 1, into the content of the course. Hopefully by now you've looked at the Start Here tab on the Talon Shell, looked through that information, watched that video, also looked at the syllabus. The syllabus contains all kinds of great information. There's a video there as well. And if you've done both of those things, then you're ready to dive into Week 1's content and get started on this class, Global Business Skills. So this video is meant to be an overview of Week 1. Each week I'll try to post a video that explains what the expectations for the week are and kind of guides you through the things that you need to do. I am cognizant that many of you might be taking your first online class, so I try to simplify the instructions so that you are able to follow along and understand where to find things on the course shell. Even if you've taken an online class somewhere else, maybe this is your first Kirkwood online class, in which case you're getting used to our Talon format, and I'm hoping I'm going slow enough to help you to find what you need. If you do have questions, remember to reach out to me by email with any questions that you have. All right, let's look at Week 1. So if we look first in the content browser here, we go down here to Week 1. We've already looked through a couple of these other tabs, including the syllabus and the Start Here. So now we're on Week 1, Introductions and Course Overview, my favorite part of the class. So let's see if we can get Week 1 to open up. All right, here we are on the Week 1 intro video. That's where we are right now. And the second thing here has the Week 1 learning objectives. So what is it we hope to learn this week? We hope to, first of all, learn, introduce ourselves, get to know one another, build group rapport. In any relationship, group rapport is so important. And in this course, you're going to be learning a lot about building relationships in order to do business well. And in our course format itself, we're going to exhibit those type of relationship building skills in the work that we're doing together. In order to do business with one another, with our class, we need to get to know each other and build a rapport, a sense of trust. One of the ways to do that is to talk respectfully to each other and to engage in the discussion forums in a respectful and meaningful way. So we'll have a couple of discussion forums this week that will try to get to that goal. The third one here is we'll get a general overview of the course learning outcomes and describe a general overview of the course structure. So there'll be 3 activities this week. So let's take a look at those. Go back here to the Week 1 course area. And the first discussion topic that we have is read the syllabus. So in this discussion topic, this is your chance to ask questions to the whole class in the discussion forum. And I will try to respond to the questions in this discussion forum too, so everyone can see the answers. Because likely if you have a question, one of your classmates probably has the same question. So in order to do a discussion, the first thing you will do will click on Start a New Thread, which will allow you to post your initial post. If you remember back to the syllabus and to the discussion forum guidelines, your initial post needs to be a minimum of 150 words, and then you'll be required to reply to 2 of your peers. So at least 2 reply posts. I prefer if you did more, especially in this initial week to get to know everybody in the course. So reply back to as many as you can with a minimum of 75 words, asking questions, adding content, expanding on ideas, that type of thing. So here you'll start a new thread and you'll talk about these questions that are asked of you in this syllabus assignment here. So after you've read the syllabus, post a short item on this discussion group indicating that you've read the syllabus and select one of the rules of online learning etiquette and write something about why it's important to the success of our class. So that's a pretty simple discussion forum example. So then that's activity 1. Activity 2 is this graded discussion, introductions, who are you? So in this discussion, You can click on it again, and it's the same type of format as the syllabus. You'll start a new thread, and you'll see that I've already posted one post here that you can reply to. So that's great. You can read my posts by clicking on the more, and I've got a nice long post there introducing myself, and you can do a reply to me. And then when you're ready to do your initial post, you'll start a new thread and post your minimum 150 words answering these questions to help build rapport among this group of students. Okay, so that's activity 2. Activity 3 is down at the bottom here, the class cultural profile survey. So this is an assignment that's due on Sunday. So whenever you enter a new culture, it's advisable to take a cultural profile to get a baseline for the group. So we would say you want to learn as much about the culture as you can. And by answering these questions, you'll get a perspective on the whole class in terms of people's global experience or lack of experience, which is fine too. We're here to learn from each other, both whether you've had a lot of global experience or you haven't. You have a valid perspective on things, and we will learn a lot from each of you throughout the course in terms of your perspective. So make sure to fill out that cultural profile survey and submit it, and then next week I'll post the results of the survey so you can get a sense of who else is in the class, how many people have traveled to other places or lived in other places or done business in other places, and that'll give you a sense of who you're dealing with in the class. So those are the 3 activities. I hope that gives you an overview of week 1. You're set to go, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this week.